This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. With all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket, these two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Here's the second down play. We'll hand it off.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's got space. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Back in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Same tailback, another carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Ouch, late contact with the quarterback, an obvious call. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Baker. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Man, Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Ball handed off, and he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Turner. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier.
He's got a crease. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
He's got some space. Look out. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's the option play. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. We'll try to run it with the option. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Using his legs, it's Edwards. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Aggies will have to kick this away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Not quite enough for the first down, but it'll be fourth down and just inches. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. There'll be a rule down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Fights through a tackle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run the option. Touchdown, LSU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. comes the handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's buried. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Looking to chuck it again. Pass rush closing in. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the offense will spend the timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He lets it go. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. going to run it. It's Edwards. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into... here he goes. Now the 40. The 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Going to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to. Season opening. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Well, the 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been
got an opening here. He's got the 1st and still going. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they continue to fight back here. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On the ground, it's Baker. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Hands off to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Baker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, any time he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Throwing off play action, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Pressure is coming, and he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's got the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. The comeback is on. The Tigers go back on top. Another touchdown for this running back. He's doing his best to keep this team in the game. Still work to do, Joel, but you guy to lean on.
I think they're going to have to lean on him because the other parts of this offense just have not been as effective as running the football. He has been so good, and now trying to get him the ball in more creative ways. You think about pushing forward in this game rather than just handing the football to your back, try to throw it to him, maybe on a screen pass or a swing pass. Try to get him the ball on the perimeter so that he can create.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. On the run, it's Baker. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
Return begins inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down after that running play. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defense...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's 4th down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense. Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets up now 2nd and 3. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pressure's on. And he's sacked. Huge play by the defense to set up a 3rd and long.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
The pocket breaking down. It's complete. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's how you finish a play.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in the semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Open field ahead. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the...
He's got space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. They'll run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoffs.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up